You know, you wouldn't think that a tire company would be committed to reinventing the wheel, but Firestone is, not only through innovation in tires, but across the entire automotive industry. With a tradition of quality and service, they're looking to veterans to help drive their business.
Firestone Complete Auto Care has a tremendous legacy, a household name, and one of the best parts I think about it is, you know, it's not going anywhere. When an organization's been around as long as it has been around for the right reasons. We do things correctly, we take care of our teammates, our future teammates. One of my favorite things that we're doing is all about providing superior quality. Every day we service between 20, 25, however many vehicles, but they're customers. They're our neighbors. Some of them we work with, some of them we live next to each other, some of them, you know, work down the street. We want to just make it easier for our neighbors and our customers to be able to do what they need to do, to get to work, to be able to provide for their families.
I was in the Navy for 8 years. I joined the Navy because it's tradition with my family. My dad was a Marine, or is a Marine still, and I joined at 18 years old to get away from rural Northwest Missouri and visit the world. When I first transitioned from the Middle East back to the United States, I went to work part-time for Firestone as a maintenance technician, general service, and quickly started to progress my career there. I've been working for Firestone for 32 years, started out as a general service technician, was promoted to a lead technician, held that role for probably 15 years, was promoted from lead technician directly to a store manager, held that role for 7, 8 years, and then I've been an area manager ever since. When I did transition out of the military, I had a job that I could actually pay my bills with and support my family. And Firestone has done a wonderful job of that for the last 32 years.
I was in the U.S. Army. I was in for almost 23 years, and I was an enlisted aide. I was stationed all over. One of my most memorable duty stations was West Point. I was at West Point for 5 years, where I served as an enlisted aide to 2 superintendents while I worked there. I deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq, Desert Storm, Kuwait. I've been quite a few places. I enjoy most working at the Firestone, working with the customers. It's nice to be out in public somewhere and you're recognized because they know you from the Firestone. You know, you may not remember every single thing about their vehicle, but they remember you and they feel that sense of comfort with you, and it makes me feel good when they come back. That's a good feeling to know that you've made such an impact on a customer's life.
I was in the Air Force for 6 years. I would say really to avoid the pain of telling my father that I was no longer going to college. I actually walked into a Marine recruiter first, moved me over to Air Force recruiter, and did it for 6 years, was a heavy vehicle maintenance mechanic, and truthfully loved every minute of it. As soon as I got out of the military, transition was difficult, right? What do you do and what skills transition? I started looking at automotive careers, and that's where I found a job opening for a manager in training with Firestone Complete Auto Care 15 and a half years ago.
Our parent company, Bridgestone Retail Operations, started an employee resource group called Bravo, Bridgestone America's Veterans Organization. And they work together with veterans transitioning out of the military and those that were in the military to help them find a job and a career with us. They also help support those that were already teammates that were veterans. I was fortunate and blessed to be given the nod to be the president of Bravo for BSRO. What we're trying to do is help our veteran brothers and sisters understand that when they transition out, they have a group of people that are there to support them and help them with any challenges that may come their way as they're transitioning out.
It's nice to know that there's other vets around, that there's a large group of vets within Firestone that we're brothers and sisters in arms, so to speak. We definitely have each other's backs, and it's nice to know that there is an organization that Firestone has created for vets, you know, that we can turn to one another if somebody needs something or needs to talk about something, you know, if they're just not having a good day. There's somebody you can call and talk to, and they're always there.
I was in the United States Air Force. Our core values were integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. And those 3 core values, I think about it for my 15 and a half year career here, we put our best foot out day in and day out at this organization. And when I think about what veterans do day in and day out, there's probably no better transition they could take. I would encourage any veteran thinking about exiting the military or retiring from the military, to look at us, apply. What you learn in the military is about teamwork, how to build a team, how to support a team, but you also learn how to lead and what it takes to be a good leader. Those skills absolutely transition into a company like Firestone Complete Auto Care. And with those skills and with the training that our company would provide, the sky's the limit.
For more on job opportunities at Firestone Complete Auto Care, visit FirestoneCompleteAutoCare.com.